Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial video from Myths of Empire. My name is Hossein, but you can call me Dark Cat. In this video, I'm gonna explain you the new system, how to make red weapons with like insane damage and chaos damage in the new DLC Persian map. So let's get into the video really quickly, but if you want to know how to make these insane weapons, make sure you watch the video and follow up the tutorial till the end of the video. So for the start, I need to explain that there is a new tab on the top right of your screen called Martial Scroll that is added up into the new DLC Persian map. And the screen look like this. You have the modification, blessing, consume, and reshape. So we're gonna talk about modification and blessing, the two most important. You have ancient scroll and you have common scroll. The common scroll, you can see the stats of your weapon and gear on the right side that it gives you. There is a chance you can make the weapons with damage weapon 1 to 8% and chaos damage 160. But the ancient scroll, you have 1 to 12% and the chaos damage 1 to 200. So you kind of need to work only with ancient scroll, ancient secret scroll. And the other thing about ancient secret scroll is the weapons and gear you craft, you never drop them. But the common, you can drop them. So as you can see, this ancient weapon I make, I cannot drop it. There is no drop option. If you die to PvP, to anything, you can even teleport with the beds and your weapon and gear that you made with this type of ancient scrolls will remain on you, and that is kind of broken. So as you can see, it says the owner is Dark Cat, and that's all the extra stats I get on the gear. You can see how OP it is, and you cannot drop this gear. That's really OP. Okay, let's show it how you can do it on one weapon. So we're gonna go to the ancient tab. First, you need to work with your modification. For each weapon, for example, I want to do one-handed blunted. Before you do a one-handed blunted, you need to learn the recipe like the others that I already learned. We have a one-handed mace on my inventory here. It's a purple, it doesn't matter because the color can change to red. But if you make a red weapon, you have extra stats from red weapon on top of the other red chaos weapon. So if you make higher quality weapons, it's better, but even your purple weapon can be into red. So I have the weapon on my inventory. There is some boxes that already have from the developers to test on the test server, but this stuff you need to farm it by yourself by killing the bosses around the map. So keep that in mind, and it's gonna be really grindy. So I'm gonna open one of these boxes and I need to choose what weapon I need to learn or gear. So each type of weapon and gear, you need to have the ancient secret scroll once at least, and it cannot be dropped or sold. So it's kind of for personal player. So we can see one-handed is this one, ancient scroll one-handed blunt weapon. So we're gonna check mark this one and confirm. So you get the recipe. As you can see, you cannot drop it, and if I go into the market, we cannot sell this scroll that allows the player to craft this type of weapon. Let's see. If we go to sell and if we click on this one, this item cannot be sold. That is really important to know about this, that so you can plan your future, how you're gonna work around your players to make some good weaponsmiths on your clan. So I'm gonna now learn this weapon. That means we can now craft one-handed blunted weapons in here. So we're going to modification, ancient scroll modification. As you can see, it pop up here. So now I can make one mace that the flat stats is like this. But look at here. Now we have two kind of things over here. We have common modification and we have fine modification. So there is a very huge difference between common and fine. As you can see, with the common modification, you can make weapon damage and chaos damage 1 to 12% damage, 1 to 240 chaos damage. This is kind of random, so it's not guaranteed. But when you click on fine modification, it locks the damage weapon and chaos damage on the maximum possible. So every weapon you craft, it's gonna have extra 12 weapon damage and extra 240 chaos damage. So the fine modification is insanely more overpowered than a common modification. So how we unlock fine modification, you're asking? So on the bottom right, you can see view modification level bonus. When you click on this, you have a bar up here. Sorry, some parts are not even translated, but I will translate it for you. You can see there is a bar over here. You need to get these inside scrolls from one-handed blunted weapon to get this bar fully. So you need 19 level to unlock this one. So you can see the next level adds 1% damage to your one-handed weapon. If I hold this one, it shows the maximum possible when you unlock all the 19 stage. So you can see each scroll will give me 100. I'm gonna now, you can see it's 119 and 0 to 100. I'm gonna eat one scroll and we're gonna see how much it adds. And this is the different boxes for inside scrolls. I'm gonna use one only, blunted one-handed. And I'm gonna, this blunted one-handed, you can see a scroll coming over here. So it is droppable and it is sellable. So this can, for upgrading the weapons, you can sell it in the market. That's gonna be probably expensive, but you cannot sell the learning weapon, so like the scroll that it allows you to craft that weapon. But these ones you can sell it. So I'm gonna use one over here now. We're gonna go to ancient scroll and you can see we're going to the view modification level. As you can see, we go and join level 2 on modification, 100 out of 225. So this bar getting bigger and bigger the more you learn, and this level's going more and more. So until you get from 1 to 19 to maximize, you can see what you get each level. Next level, the chance of obtaining a single attribute is now 40%, 50%, 20%. It's going up, and you can see on level 16 unlock fine modification. So I need to reach level 16 to unlock that, and for that I think you need 42 scroll. I'm gonna maximize my one-handed blunted over here, and I'm gonna use around 40. So I'm gonna confirm all the 40, and we're gonna eat all of them over here. And each these scrolls I'm eating gonna gives you 100 modification XP to make a better weapon. Now we're gonna go look at here the one-handed. Now it's level 15 out of 19 with 4,100. So I need to eat one more scroll to unlock the fine modification. I'm gonna eat it really quickly. Just need one more. Gonna eat 7 of them. It doesn't matter. Gonna use all. Use 7 on this one, and we're gonna eat all the 7. Okay, now we are out of the scrolls, so the rest we need to farm it if we need it. Over here, modification, and as you can see, it's 17 level out of 19, and we unlock fine steel. So it adds up weapon damage 8%, critical hit rate 6% on every weapon you craft with fine modification. But there is another stage now after that that's getting more exciting. Each time you click on modification, you use 2000 gold and you use 200 martial scroll. You need to farm this from bosses and chests and camps as well. And it gives you a next modification from your one-handed weapon you're gonna bless. So the next, if I want to save this modification that I spend these resources to get, it gives me more weapon damage, more chaos damage over here, and attack anger, plus a special perk that it's when a single attack deals heavy damage exceeding 16% of the enemy HP, recover 15 stamina. So you may asking Darkat, how we know how many type of special skills and random skills exist, how many times we should randomly modification to scroll. So all the info you want is on over here top right. You can see special skills. There is several skills over here you can read. For example, weapon skill proficiency required reduced by 225 level. For example, for me that I'm not level 60, I can use a meteoric weapon that needs 900 on polearm. So this is very useful for low levels. But there is all information over here you want to read, so you can scroll as much as you want. For example, I don't like this one. I modify it again. There is no special perk on this scroll, so I'm gonna scroll it again. there is one special skill here. I'm gonna scroll again because I know there is a chance you can get 2 special skill in one scroll, like this one. I modify it 2 times and I get 2 special with chaos damage, crit damage, and everything we need. So I'm gonna save this one, and now my current attributes is here. I can again change it by paying more and modify it again, but that will be enough to test for the video. And I'm gonna do a blessing now, and you can see this weapon is in my inventory, a purple meteoric blunted one-handed, and it says that attributes from your modification is over here. So if I bless it, I'm gonna use that scroll I eated to make this weapon, and I'm gonna turn this weapon into a beast. So I'm gonna click on the blessing, and you can see I made this weapon into a red weapon out of purple. The durability goes to 300k and the reinforced go to 540. That means each time you repair this weapon you lose 40 reinforced. So that means you can repair this weapon quite a lot of times. You can see the weapon damage is 700. You got your smithing attributes, that's from your purple weapon, on top of blessing attribute. So it's a stack up. So if you bless red weapons, you got red weapons attribute on top of the blessing attribute. So you can make really strong beast weapons. As you can see, I have my weapon over here. I can use it and it's like shining. You can see because it's doing a chaos damage. And this is super broken, and you can do the same for your armor as well. So all you need to know about the information you want, how to make the insane weapon with martial scrolls over here, I explain you. I don't know if I miss anything, probably not. You have all the info over here. You have a modification here. You can modify as much as you want. If you have more gold and martial scrolls, then you can bless the same type with the scroll you eat and make a red weapon. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna cover more tips and tricks from the new Persia DLC one by one. So make sure you click the notification button and subscribe the channel for future content. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video.